All right, I'm the flat rate master, and let's talk about, well, your head's messed up. What are you going to do? Let's just talk straight up, just damaged fastener heads. Now this is going to be, well, very fun. All right, so let's talk just straight up damaged heads. You know, bolts been rounded, bolts rusty. SAE sockets can be hammered on. You know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. The next step up is a twist socket. Now this is basically a fluted socket that you hammer on, and then hopefully it bites in, you crank it off, and then you move on. Hopefully. Now these are available from many companies. I had a Blue Point set for a very long time. It's discontinued, so as they die, they're getting replaced with a snap-on equivalent. So, not bad. You know, snap-on tools for Blue Point prices. These are from Matco. Various companies make these. Like this socket right here uses kind of a different style. It's kind of a, like teeth that bite into a rounded side of a fastener and grip it. Had some success with these, some not so much. Sometimes they're just too far in between sizes for it to work. So, but it's an option. I've had the same issue with these as well, where they just won't bite. It's just in too weird of a size now that I just don't have a socket that's the right depth versus, well, actually being able to, you know, grip everything. Now they're also made in deep because you will run into a situation where you need a deep one. Again, these are Matco. Various companies made these. I believe these were made when I bought them. I don't know what their current manufacturer is for Matco, but they were Irwin Hansen, probably PTT now from Matco, but they were Irwin Hansen when I bought this kit. Now small fasteners can be a real nightmare because really you wind up not having anything to grab them. So I've got this kit of, well, 1/4 inch spiral biting sockets as well. Now these are from Matco. You know, PTT makes these, but I will try to link as many of these tools as I can and put them in a pinned comment. But these will come in handy because you get those little itty bitty fasteners that the last guy tore the snot out of, and well, they can come in handy. And, you know, hex and stuff like that. All right, now let's talk, well, Torx and hex and those kind of things. Those can suck even worse. Oh, and triple squares. Those can really suck because usually there's a reason they're hex, there's a reason they're Torx or triple squares. And well, sometimes, well, when they strip out internally, you're kind of in a world of hurt. But what are the options? Now, one option, and I don't know anybody else that makes these are a Mac exclusive. These are the RBT sockets. They're special fluted Torx type sockets that, well, are designed for those internal fasteners. They work really well as long as they fit. I have run into a couple times where, well, let's just say the only option I had was a Torx, and well, it didn't break it loose, it just stripped it out, and then it made it too big for the longer ones when I got these, because the other set I have is just standard length, and the body was hitting stuff and I couldn't get it in there. And that's, you know, what they're designed for, is dealing with those stubborn, well, messed up Torx and hex and triple squares. So these work, but they are a Mac exclusive, so I don't know if I can find anything else that'll work like them. In that same vein, I have been able to extract hex hammering in a Torx socket, external Torx, hammering it in like one of these and getting it to grip on a hex socket. Somewhat been able to do that on triple squares, but small fasteners, not big stuff, and it really not a lot of torque. You just need enough grip to get it broke loose, and then you can just turn it out by hand. But that's the option for those. Those are probably the worst, that are just, like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is break it loose and it'll come out. Well, the only option I found, if you can't get something like these on it, is it's something like this, or hammering a Torx bit and hope it extracts it. So I hope you found this informative. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.